Hello everyone, and welcome to a casual moment with your boy, Lowqual. Now I know everyone's rather upset about how the game went last night, so I wanted to show you how I cope with moments of disappointment such as these. Let's get into it, shall we? First, you get your bottle of tequila. Then, you take a nice deep breath, exhale, one more nice deep one, and low quality fans of a Bruins team, welcome back. And that is not a dub. Not right. Not only is that not a dub, that was an embarrassment. An absolute season low in a season full of lows for where they should be. Now, if you were looking for a fun, optimistic video, keep it fucking walking. In fact, how about you take a little bit of advice? I'm going to send you down a path. You look up our 2011 Round 1 series against the Montreal Canadiens. You watch every one of those games, all 7, and you take absolute elation when we eliminate them in 7. And then go ahead and watch the destruction, the dismantling of that Flyers team in the second round, and laugh because they had the audacity to embarrass us the year before. Or jump into the conference finals against the Tampa Bay Lightning when we played around with them and then finally put them to bed in 7-2. And then jump on the roller coaster that is that 7-game series in the finals against a juggernaut Vancouver team. Enjoy as Timmy Thomas absolutely embarrasses them moment after moment. And in 7 games, oh, that 7th game, watch as we lift the cup and enjoy that moment that happened a decade ago. Because I don't think we're getting that anytime soon, are we? Glad I got that off my chest. But in all honesty, this isn't a fun video. This isn't a fun one to make. I don't even want to be here right now. But here we are. We've got to do it. We're going to talk about this game for a minute, because why even bother wasting time with it? And then we're going to talk about this team. Let's get into it. Remember when I said that game against the New York Rangers, in which we won 4-0, did not change the way I felt about the team? It did not affect my confidence in the season moving forward. Why should it? We have yet to put together back-to-back wins since February 10th and February 12th. That is over a month ago. We have 3 sets of back-to-back losses since then. Enjoy that little tidbit of information. Before the game starts, Halak's back in. Bjork and Wags are coming back. Kind of wish Wags didn't. Let's be honest. I was confident going into this game. I was genuinely confident. We shut them out last game. Our defense has been playing well. We just need to get more confidence with our secondary scoring. And you'd think there would be. After last game, you'd think there would be. And then the game started. And it was so clear. Every single one of you knew it. Every fucking one knew it. We watched the first 2 minutes and went, wow, we are going to get shellacked this game. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. They had great chances right off the rip. There was no heart. There's no heart on this team. There's no balls. No one's got anything to say. And we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Game starts. 3 minutes in, we're down a goal. Face-off win in our zone. Miller takes a wrist shot from the point, but Huck never sees it because Kreider is completely blocking him and no one's moving anyone out of the front of the net. They're just allowing this to happen. Now, there were multiple penalties in this first period, both for and against us. Our penalty kill looks great. Our power play looks like dog shit. Can't re-enter, by the way. As soon as the puck comes out of the zone, we can't get anything set up. We just can't. I don't understand the issue there. But we've talked about it before. We can't get a clean entrance and get things going. No heart, man. No fucking heart. We end a first period that we are severely outplayed in 0-1. They are winning. On to the second, and it's more of the same. But the biggest problem I had with that second period is early on. We're talking a minute in. Freddie dumps the puck in, goes for a line change. His back's completely turned to Lemieux. Lemieux comes through and just boof, right through him. Clearly Clearly, the guy's getting off the ice. Lemieux decides to finish a check anyway. Late hit. We get the power play. We don't do anything with it. But if you want to talk about a team waking up, well, I'm sorry. Did you just take a run at a rookie while he was doing a line change? Wake the fuck up! We don't. We get the power play. We do nothing with it. And then shortly after that, just gross mismanagement. Zibanejad gets the puck down to the bottom of the left circle. And he sees Kreider coming through it. It's a perfect pass. Cross the slot to Kreider. Halak doesn't have a chance. Tenorti and Krejci were in the slot, but they were both in the high slot, so they couldn't intercept that pass. I don't know. It's 2-0 them. And just all the life is sucked out of the team. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. There was no life to fucking begin with. The rest of the game pretty much goes like this. Our first line tries to do everything. And they weren't good, by the way. And the rest of the team just lists around. They don't care. They don't care. Going into the third, down 2 goals. Instead of starting that third with power, with pride, with heart, we look like we don't care. We look like we don't care. And so here we are, down 2 goals, thinking of the team early in the season that went 10-1-2 because they refused to let a game go. They would come back from any deficit and at least force overtime. Or, put a couple goals in the net. 8 minutes into the third, we do get a little offensive pressure, but Kreider comes up with a big block on McAvoy. Blackwell comes down the left side, throws it on net. Halak kicks it out. Panarin is there for the rebound. Perfect pass through the slot, right back again. And who's there? More white and blue. Strome gets the puck, chucks it past Halak. That's 3-0. Who cares? The game had already been over, right? The team already gave up. You might notice I'm a little upset. Because not only did we not give a shit for 2.5 periods, but with 8 minutes left to play, all of a sudden, by the way, 8 minutes left to play, only 15 shots on net. 8 minutes left to play, and all of a sudden, we care. All of a sudden, there's a jump in everyone's step, as if, okay, guys, now we can win this game. We're down 3-0 with 8 minutes to go. I want to scream and shout more, but I'm so livid, I can't. Wags did want to make sure he was noticed before the game was over. I respect it. We win a face-off that's just outside our zone. Wags gets it. He throws it to literally no one, back into our zone. So we chase it down. He gets there first. Can't handle the puck. Little jostling. Zibanejad is able to force enough pressure on him where the puck gets kicked out. And there's Buchnevich. You remember Buchnevich from last video. Buchnevich the fool. Buchnevich the lame. Well, he goes high glove on Halak because he has all the time in the world in the middle of the slot. And Halak's pissed. And I would be too. Because Halak deserved a W for the effort he gave. Game ends 4-0. Irony. Game notes. How about we play a little game? Let's cheer everybody up. This is called the excuses game. I'm going to tell you what I see people excusing the Bruins play for, and I'm going to tell you why they're full of shit. Excuse number 1, and the most common one, injuries. Well, the Bruins are facing a lot of injuries. How about this? Not only are other teams also facing injuries and facing COVID protocol and all of the other weird shit this season, injuries don't affect effort. There was no effort at all. And you want to talk to me about injuries? I know Marshy isn't 100%. I'm not talking about Marshy right now. He actually had a good amount of effort. He sucked, but he had effort. But Bergie didn't. Isn't that weird to say out loud that Bergie didn't have a lot of effort? Pasta did. And then every other player down the list didn't. I'll give it past to McAvoy. He had some moments. He was terrible, but he had some moments where you knew he was trying. We had some of our star players, mainly Pasta and McAvoy and Halak, trying to bail the team out, and they looked bad because they're trying to do too much. Another excuse. This one's asinine. Well, it's an afternoon game, and Bruins don't play well in afternoon games. 2 points to this one. They're professional hockey players, and thank God that the Rangers got to play at 7 o'clock then, I guess. I guess the Rangers had the ability to play later in the day, different time zones. Fuck you. Third excuse. Well, the Bruins shouldn't care about the regular season. It's all about the playoffs. It's about playoff success. This is not fucking basketball. There's a chance we miss the playoffs now. Get that through your fucking skull. And my personal favorite, We just didn't get the bounces. It was 4-0 against the New York Rangers. 4-0. You want to talk about bounces, son? This wasn't a 2-1 loss in the playoffs to the Tampa Bay Lightning. This was a 4-0 ass kicking to the New York Rangers, who should not be in contention for jack shit. No more positivity, chuckle fucks. No more. The team is sinking. They either right the ship or they don't. We don't get to take moral victories at this point in the season. We are drowning. Things need to change, and it starts at the top. Why are we acting like we've won shit? It has been a decade since the Stanley Cup. We've been to 2 finals since then and lost them both. We haven't won shit. Stop acting like superstars. You are not a contender unless you play like a contender. And you aren't playing like a contender. A break for a fun little thing. We're still tied at 34-34 between the perfection line and everyone else in goal scoring. Is that a fun fact right now? There is a positive. If not for Halak, this game will be 7-0. No debate. No argument. I mean, you can raise the 7 number. You can go up to 11, and I'd believe you. For all those saying we missed Chara because of our defense, you're wrong, but we do miss one thing about Chara. And I think it's something that Bergie just doesn't have. Is Chara could command a room, and he could look everyone in the eye and say, I am working harder than every single one of you. Every single one of you. No one worked harder than him in the building. Not one person. So he could look you in the eye, tell you to wake the fuck up, and you'd listen. And right now, ain't no one listening to shit. The reason that we've got guys like Freddie or Stud that are looking lackadaisical is because they're watching our veterans do it. Attitude reflects leadership. We might have a leadership problem on this team. And this is coming from one of the biggest Bergie fanboys there is. But that's a real concern that we should talk about. More bad. 0 high danger chances for us in the entire game. 18 shots total. Embarrassing. We had a 58% win rate on faceoffs, and we took 18 shots. I don't even know how that's possible. 1 combined shot for the second line of Richie, Krejci, and Coyle. 5 power plays, not a single goal. Also 5 power plays, and again, 18 shots total on net the whole game. Anyone who thinks that the Sabres are easy points for us, after watching the way we've played the Rangers, the Devils, Sabres aren't easy points. I honestly, there's no easy points in this division. The Sabres will not be easy points unless this team wakes up. And also, say we go 8-0 against the Sabres. What the fuck does that do for us? Okay, well, we make sure we make the playoffs. Great. If we go 8-0 against the Sabres but continue to suck all the wieners from all the other teams, I don't think we're doing anything in the playoffs. And that's the success of this team right now, right? We can't go, well, we made the playoffs. That's a good season. No. If we don't compete for a cup, the season was a failure. In fact, if we don't win the cup, the season is the failure. There are teams that just want to win one playoff series. Like, let's start there. Toronto Maple Leafs. Their goal is the cup this year, obviously. But every team's goal is that. You ask their fan base, and a lot of them just go, I'd love to see the second round. Right? The Tampa Bay Lightning, the goal is the cup. Vegas Golden Knights, goal is the cup. The Wild, they get to the conference finals, they're pumped. They're good. That's a forward step for them. The window is shutting so fast. And I just didn't think it would be this year. I thought maybe backstep this year, but not a fully closed window. I'm hitting the panic button. We are in trouble. We are in legitimate trouble. We have 0 excuses. Let's end this on a good note. Halak played crazy well. If he is our starting goalie going forward for the next couple weeks, it will not be his fault if we continue to lose games. Vakanainen, I enjoy how much he's jumping into plays. I think he should continue doing that. I think it's a good part of his development. He's never going to be an offensive defenseman, but just having that in his repertoire once in a while to jump up, to make other teams hesitate, I like it. I guess our PK was good because we killed off five penalties, but I'm pretty sure the Rangers' power play sucks. So thank you for watching. Talk to me. Tell me how you're feeling right now. Clearly, I'm a little frazzled. a little angry. I think once in a while it's okay to vent. But I'd like to see what everyone else is thinking. Hey, call me out. Say, dude, you're full of shit. That's negativity. We need optimism. You're not getting it right now. Not in this one. Not in this one. Can't do it. We have to sweep that 2-game series against the Pens before I get a little bit. All right. We need it. We need it. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that shit. Go Bees!